When I ask you, do you foresee a production cut announced by Samsung Electronics? I believe your answer is yes, because you did say that did you assume some kind of a memory production adjustment coming from Samsung? Is this about not foreseeing this kind of downturn in the memory market? And how big of an adjustment are you expecting from Samsung?
Well, actually, the current market situation is pretty much pretty bad. So, without some meaningful adjustment in production, I think that will be difficult to match the current mismatch in the supply and demand. So we expect even Samsung and other major memory makers should cut their production at least by 20%. So the lower utilization rate. So that is something we anticipated from end of this quarter over second quarter.
I see. And we're getting that line from Samsung Electronics. A Q1 memory chip customers' inventory adjustment stands remained unchanged as economic uncertainties continue, and a lot of bearish lines coming from Samsung as well. They see macroeconomic uncertainties expected to persist in 2023, and they also anticipate demand to recover starting in the second half of this year. If they end up going for that production cut, doesn't that provide some kind of relief for the semiconductor industry? And in turn, is that a positive, at least for the stock markets, a stock performance, I should say? And what are some of the implications for some of the competitors like Micron and SK Hynix?
Yeah, I think that Micron and SK Hynix, they already announced some capex cut and the production cut from end of last year, but it's way not enough to meet the current mismatch in memory. But the thing is that Samsung probably, but I assume that they will not announce such a meaningful production cut and capex cut at this moment, because they already mentioned that they will maintain their capex and production. It's 3 months ago. So if there is some not meaningful, the comment from Samsung, I think it will be quite negative for the SK Hynix and Micron, especially for the stock price.